Welcome back, guys. So we're going to finish the couch. I've still got to put a piece of plywood on one section of the couch, and then I've got to add all the hardware, the hinges, the piano hinges that I bought. That way those doors can actually open. Now the couch has still got to be trimmed out. I'm gonna put rails and stiles on the front, just a classic look. So it's gonna look almost like a built-in cabinet. It's gonna look different than just a couch on the floor. Before we do all of that, we're gonna run to one of the home stores and check out tile for the backsplash as a whole family. Should be fun. What are we doing here?
We're trying to get the splash. Backsplash. The backsplash.
The splash paddle.
Splash paddle? Yeah, so we're gonna check out some backsplashes. There's one that I saw not too long ago that I think Jay is really gonna love.
Sweet.
Yeah, I'm hoping they still have it on display.
Nice to see you again. With all my friends around me. Hey, winter, it never feels too cold. With all my friends around me. Hey, winter, it's nice to see you again. With all my friends around me. Hey, winter, it never feels too cold. With all my friends around me.
Guys, look at this. Now imagine the blue and white one up there on this wall and on this wall.
What's the blue and white one?
This one.
I don't know. Nah.
They don't like it.
It's the only one I like. Look, we don't have a whole lot of color in that room. And so
Yeah, the walls are gonna be white.
it would look good with the countertops.
Yeah,
It
I
would
want
look good.
that to go with
All
that.
right, we have one converted.
All right, Joel has converted. Jude sees this side by side. He's got to get in it. What is this called again? What's the name of
Moroccan blue. It says Moroccan blue stone mosaic tile.
it? Okay. Alright guys, so we got the tile. We think we're really gonna like it. It's definitely gonna add some color to this wall. A lot of the walls in here are just gonna be white. I think it's gonna look a little busy, at least until we get everything trimmed out and all the shelves put in. Before we go ahead and start putting tile up on this wall, I've got to make the shelf brackets. We're gonna put floating shelves over this main part. There's a couple of different ways that you can build floating shelves. You can buy pre-made hardware for floating shelves. You can do a French cleat system, which I've done before, and those are really good. They're really strong. But for this one, I'm basically just gonna make a really big long bracket. If I could just screw straight into this wall, I would probably just do a French cleat system, but this wall is very thin and I don't trust it holding up shelves that big. So I'm gonna make shelf brackets out of plywood, and I'll show you guys that. It's kind of a DIY type thing, You can make these at home as long as you can do repeatable cuts, like with a table saw or a chop saw. Got to make the brackets first. We're going to install all the brackets. That way the shelves are ready to be put on, and then we're going to tile the wall. Let's get that done. I think Callie is finally interested in the birds up there. She had her eye on them for a little bit there, but I saw the mother flying around here. She didn't look pleased, I wouldn't think. Our cat, the second one of those birds falls out of the birdhouse, it's a goner. Hopefully we can see them quickly enough. If one of them does fall out, we can just put them right back in. Well, we got the shelf brackets up, and so far they're staying on here pretty good. They've got a little bit of wobble to them, but yeah, that's to be expected. I kind of over-engineered these things. Not so much the bracket, but like putting them on the wall. They are screwed into the wall, and then I've got anchors to hold them as well. And just for some added security, when I put them up, I added some construction adhesive. After we get this wall tiled and the shelves put on, I don't see them really going anywhere. Knock on wood. I'm really looking forward to building the shelves for these things and actually getting the cabinet lights put in on the bottom shelf. But yeah, got to tile the wall first. But before we tile the wall, we've got to cover everything, make sure we don't get thin set or grout on our new countertop. So, got to cover everything, get ready for the tile, and then we can start putting it up.